guys? Welcome back again. Today, well, we're gonna be working on a mini bike today. Actually, we're gonna be working on this mini bike today. Yeah, as you guys can't tell, I went ahead and used yellow as one of my colors for my frame, and my handlebars a different color, and I did not want to do the common black like everybody else does. So I did it a little bit of a different color. It's the dark charcoal metallic gray, and it's a beautiful color. It's gonna fit perfectly with this. The rims came out amazing. They look really, really good. But you know, I'm in the mix of painting and fixing and repairing and changing and doing all kinds of craziness, guys. So this bike's actually been hanging here for the last couple of days, and how could I put it, guys? This was not my best work in any possible way. I'm sorry, but I actually had to paint this bike with very limited resources, and I had to paint it without any light, without any proper painting weather. But I was getting frustrated. I had already been waiting for a couple of days actually to paint the frame because the weather's been kind of gloomy. I've been wanting to paint it. I can't paint it in the garage because I have all the rest of the mini bikes in the garage and I don't want to get anything oversprayed. So I painted it. It didn't come out horrible. It's not my best work. It is good work, but it's not my best work, which sucks because I really wanted it to be my best work again. Guys, I put as best as I can do on all of these mini bikes. I am by no means a professional in any of this. And sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. For the most part, we get them all. But sadly, this is one of the ones that the paint didn't come out very well. I can't go back and paint it now as it has been curing for like about 3 or 4 days, and going and doing that may pretty much jeopardize the remainder of the paint that's already on the bike, which I don't want to do. Anyways, guys, what I've been working on is going to be the motor that actually came in this bike. We talked about the motor that came in this bike, how it pretty much had a bunch of oil mixed with water inside the crankcase. I couldn't turn it over because there was no possible way to make compression inside the engine because it was completely full of fluid. So as you guys saw in our part 1 to this video, we completely drained everything inside the crankcase and completely drained everything inside the fuel tank as well. The fuel tank was dark yellow. That's pretty much been gas that's been sitting in the fuel tank for 2 years. I completely drained that and cleaned it on the inside. It had no rust whatsoever. And I already went ahead and opened my Predator 212, which is right here on the ground. I already opened it and pulled off the crankcase and pulled out this little guy right here, which everyone seems to know. This is my governor. So I went ahead and pulled the governor off and pretty much took the entire engine apart, made sure that the flywheel was going to make proper contact with the spark plug coil, cleaned the fan shroud. I pretty much cleaned everything else that needed to be cleaned up. Sorry guys, but there's a mess here. Just ignore all of our mess. Anyways, guys, I already got all my parts from, I'm going to say it's called BM. I'm not entirely sure, but I did buy a stage 1 kit. As I mentioned, I bought a stage 1 kit. I bought an exhaust, and the exhaust comes with a silencer, and it also comes with an emotion tube and 2 different kinds of jets and a couple brand new gaskets. So I did buy all of that stuff, and I will be installing all that stuff into my motor. However, as of right now, I already cleaned the entire engine apart, cleaned my entire motor, and I'm just about ready to start reassembling the whole thing. I'm gonna be painting my pull start shroud as it is extremely faded, and I'm not a very big fan of just the black on black on black on black on black. So I will be painting it the exact same color as my frame in order to give the bike a little bit of different presence. So guys, I'm gonna put you guys up on the tripod. We're gonna start putting this thing back together, put the wheels on the frame, make sure we put the entire engine back together. When I took apart the engine, I did lubricate it like 6 or 7 times. I put a bunch of oil in there with the crankcase cover off on its side and just cycled through, spinning the crank, spinning the crank, spinning the crank, spinning the crank, making sure everything was properly lubricated and properly functioning, which I got very, very, very good results on. So I'm very optimistic for this motor coming back to life. However, it is not 100% guaranteed that we will be using the motor. I will be putting it back on the bike. I will be starting it up. I will be making it run again. I will be using it, and depending on the results of the engine, I will decide whether or not I'm going to be keeping this 212 or buying another 212 and just swapping it completely over. So guys, make sure you guys stick around. We're going to have some fun with this one. I'm going to put you guys on the tripod and we're going to start putting this bike back together, guys. Stick around. Guys, that's gonna be a wrap on the mini bike build, guys. As you guys saw, the bike came out amazing. The color code came out amazing. The only thing I would do a little differently right now would be switch out the foot pegs, because these foot pegs were to a Blade Z scooter. A Blade Z go-kart, and they're rubberized. So pretty much as soon as I put my foot on them, they pretty much started ripping. So I would get some hard kind of plastic that would fit in there perfectly snug. And that would be the only thing I would do differently on this. I switched the kill switch from the pull start shroud to the top of the handlebars. It seemed appropriate to do so. I ran into a lot of the times where I kind of started looking for the kill switch up on top of the bars instead of the bottom of the engine. So I went ahead and swapped that out, which it came out perfect. Also, I had to get the exhaust customized that I got, because it didn't line up very well. It kind of was gonna hit the little beam that it has right above the back tire. So I had to get the exhaust cut and then kind of shifted downwards a little bit in order to make the clearance. It has a removable silencer, which is perfect because this thing is loud as, yeah, it's loud. It's very loud. So with the silencer, it's perfect, you know? The filter, the jet, it came out perfect. The engine itself, guys, I underestimated this engine a lot. So you guys remember, it had water in it, and I really thought it was done for. I already did 3 oil changes on it since I put it together, and the bike almost knocked me off twice. It has very, very, very aggressive torque to where it knocks my 280-pound self off of the bike. So yeah, guys, no motor will be needed in this situation. It doesn't smoke. It doesn't do absolutely nothing. It is absolutely perfect. I put the rear slick on there on the back, and a couple other little custom touches to it. I had to rise the back of the seat because in one of the takeoffs, it literally slid my entire behind off of the bike. So I lifted the seat back from the back up a little bit in order to kind of be a little bit straight, since the frame is at a downwards angle. So other than that, guys, it came out really, really good. I'll go ahead and start it up for you guys and go out on a quick run up and down right here and show you guys how powerful this thing really is, guys. But if you guys haven't done so yet, make sure, if you like this kind of video or this kind of mini bike and you want to see more mini bikes like this, make sure you smash that thumbs up, guys. That way I know what you guys like, and I can try and incorporate a little bit more of that kind of stuff into the channel. Because again, this isn't really specifically building anything. This is pretty much anything that is gas powered. That could go from scooters to mini bikes to mopeds to go-peds to choppers, anything and everything that runs on gas with a motor. So yeah, guys, yeah, make sure you guys stick around. There's gonna be a chopper build dropping here pretty soon, and that is gonna be a really, really, really dope video, guys. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.